Hi ballerinas, this is Miss Madison. Welcome to your very first virtual ballet class. I am so excited to be here with you tonight. I know this is a little different than what we're used to. It's new and different for me too, so we're all in this together. I'm super excited to be dancing with you this evening, and if you'll notice, I have my little chair bar set up. So if you have not done so already, please take a moment to either find the back of a couch, a chair, a table that you can use to hold on to, just like we would the bar in the classroom. This is my dining room chair. It's sturdy. You don't want like a folding chair, something that's going to be flimsy. If you have to, maybe put something on the seat to weigh it down. But as we all know, we shouldn't really be tugging on the bar anyway, just gently resting our hand on it. So without further ado, we are going to get started with our pliés, beginning on our right side. So let's cue up our music here. See, just like in the studio. Okay. So left hand is going to start on the bar, remembering our long, tall necks. Preparation is 5, 6, 7, and 8. Demi-plie. 1, head looks out. 2, demi-3, head and arm connect. Grand plie. 5, 6, backs up tall. 7, press those heels down. Put a bra forward, over. 2, dropping the head. 3, 4, and lifting up before we go back. 6, up. 7, tendu to second position. Demi and stretch. Demi and stretch. Grand plie, grow tall. Heels on the floor. 7, 8. Port bra forward. Over, lift up out of those hips. And 3, 4. High releve. Keep that left hand on the bar. Plie heels forward. Tendu, fourth position. Demi. Stretch. Demi. Stretch. Grand plie. 5. Heel in front of that big toe. Knees go out. 7, 8. And leaning into your bar. Big long stretch. 3, 4. Just getting there before we go to the other side. 7. Tendu. Tight fifth positions here. Demi. Stretch. And demi. Watch the shoulders. Keep them nice and square. Bums down. Heels kiss. And put a breath forward. 2, up. 3, 4. And again, lifting up out of those hips before we go back. Hips and shoulders stay nice and square. Tendu. First position. And finish. Both arms come off the bar. Very nice. Okay. Let's see, before we move on, we're going to do the left side. Same exact thing on the left side. So this time we're going to turn around. Right hand is on the bar. Remembering, ladies, right? So if we make a square with our shoulders and our hips, or a rectangle rather. So shoulders and hips. There are headlights here and headlights here. And at no point in time while we're dancing do we ever want one of our headlights to be facing the other way. So watch yourselves as you're doing your pliés and you're moving your arm, you're not taking your shoulders with you. Or if you're in, say, 4th or 5th position, right? You're not leaving one hip behind and letting one stay forward. So super important. Think about it. So from the beginning, this time on the left, we have first position. Show me that you're ready here. Long necks, shoulders pressed down, head looks out over our left shoulder. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Demi-plie. Demi and stretch. Demi, flat back, stretch. Grand plie. 5, 6, coming all the way up. Open. Quarter bra forward. 2, drop that head. 3, 4, and 5. 6, watch your shoulders here. 7, second position, demi, tuck the palms, and demi, shoulders square, heels stay on the floor, grand plie, second position, up, and open, port de bras forward, over, 2, up, 3, 4, and heels up off the floor, pressing forward, all 5 toes on the floor, and fourth position, demi, stretch, knees go out, demi, stretch, grand plie, 5, 6, soft arms, and port de bras into the bar, a big reach, 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 3, 4, and away, 5, pull, 7, do tight fifth positions, demi, stretch, just getting there, demi, stretch, grand plie, 6, up, 7, 8, port de bras forward, keep the knees nice and straight, 2, up, 3, 4, lift up to go back, 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 I gotta watch my back on this side, and tendu, first position, chins are lifted, shoulders pressed down, very nice, okay. So dancers, remember as you're dancing, right, we always have our ballerina tiara on and our ballerina necklace. So when you're dancing, it's so important you stay lifted, long necklines, so that we're not dancing like this and all of that jewelry falls off. Because if it falls on the floor, it crashes, it smashes, and everybody only gets one because we only have so many. Okay, moving on. We have tendus. So we are going to face down towards the right side again. Left hand is on the bar. You can learn this quickly and then we'll add music. So from first position, again, long necks, popo down. Preparation is 5 and 6, 7 and 8. We tendu front and first and front and first to the side, 5 and 6, inside leg, close 8. We tendu back, heel pulls in, toes lead back, heel pulls in, inside leg, and 6 and 7 and 8. We do a 1, a 2 and a 3. This is encore, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Finish. So a little plie. So you're closing in on 8 and giving me a nice plie and finishing. Yes? Give it your very best shot. Here we go. So from the very top, first position, shoulders pressed down, tummy muscles are lifted. We have 5, 6, 7, and 8. We tendu front, close first, and front, and first to the side. 5, right leg, inside leg. Toes lead back, heel pulls in, quiet hips, to the side, and 6, inside 7, and 8. We have encore, 2, side 3, 4, 5, and heel in, 7 and 8. Oh, let's do one more, and 2, and 3, and 4, back 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Finish. All right. So that's my mistake. So we have 2 times through. After you have done front, front, side, inside leg, and back, and 2, and outside leg, and inside leg, you then have encore, front, side, back, and side. Just repeat encore again, front and side, and back, and side plie, finished. Nice, beautiful finish. That's my mistake. So twice through that last time. We're moving quickly here. If you mess up or if you do the wrong thing, totally fine. The point is that we're together, we're moving, we're getting our class in, and you can always feel free to pause this. You can rewind it and you can go back. And we don't have the opportunity to do that a lot of times in class, right? Because we like to move things along and learn from our mistakes. So if you do get something incorrect, like I just did, feel free to pause this video, right? Go back a couple minutes, find where you made that little mistake, go back and fix it. Great opportunity to learn. All right. So we are going to try that one on the left side. So facing down the other way, same thing applies. Just like I say in the classroom, show me that you're ready, please. Don't tell me. And first position, here we go. Preparation is 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have front and first, and heel on top, toes lead back, side, and 6, inside leg, that's it. Good, to the back, heel pulls in, toes lead back, heel pulls in, side, 5, 6, inside leg, on quad, front, and 2, side, 3, 4, back, heel pulls in, repeat that a second time on 1 and 2, close, 4, turn you back, and a 6, side, 7, finish, 8. Nice. All right, ladies. How are we doing? Take this opportunity to get a quick sip of water if you need it. I have one somewhere. Quick sip of water if you have it. Pause it if you need it. Okay, moving on. We are going to do some dégagés. So, as we all know, very important as we are doing dégagés to go through the steps of doing a tendu in the sense you're articulating the floor with your feet, you're briefly coming off and coming right back down, articulating the floor with your feet. So if these are my feet, I use my hands a lot and pretend that they're my feet. I'm articulating, leading with my toes. This is my big toe. And then when I come back in, same thing, I'm articulating the floor with those feet. So the whole purpose of doing this is to really get all those little muscles in our ankles, in our feet, in the lower half of our legs to really wake them up. Super important. So let's learn this. Why don't we do from first position? Preparation is 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's do dégagé. To the side, dégagé, to the back. We have dégagé. You'll notice the light little brushing sound of my foot on the floor. Dégagé. That's part A. So half time, you brush, touch, close to the side. You have brush, touch, close to the back. We have brush, touch, close to the side, a 5, a 6, a 7, hold 8. From there, part B, we're going to keep our arm in second position, only we're going to speed things up only just so. From there, you have brush, touch, close, front, brush, touch, close to the side, in, out, in, to the back, brush, touch, close, 2, and a 3, 4, side, 5, 6, and a 7, and 8, hold, finish. So, one time through, en croix, half speed. Second time through, it's double the speed, twice through. Yes, just like we do when we're in class together. What I'm very, very curious to know is where my friend Charlie is. So he's not with me, so I would assume he's going out into the world and he's watching you while you're doing your dégagés because he knows how important it is to me that I know whether or not you're kicking your leg, well, you shouldn't even be kicking your leg, that you're brushing your leg and it's not too high. So that little Charlie, that friend of mine, he must have gotten bored at the studio. He hasn't been in to see me because I think he knows I'm going to do my dégagés correctly. I think he's found you guys. So please make sure when you dégagé, you're not extending from your hip and giving me a big kick. You will kick Charlie in the nose, and that would be terrible because the hospitals have enough on their plates right now. So let's not give them Charlie with a bloody nose. So we're gonna just brush the floor. We're not kicking, no big kicks, no grand battements, nothing like that. Brush, touch, close. Our feet are just whispering, okay? I will do it with you. We're gonna get ready. First position, facing down to the right, so your left hand should be hanging. Holding on to your bar or your chair or your table or whatever it is you're using. And we are going to go, let's see. If I could find my music, that would be wonderful. There we go. Okay. So from first position, please, I'm going to put it up a tiny bit. 6, 7, 8. You have dégagé to the side. Dégagé. Quiet hips. Brush, touch, close to the side. Brush, touch, double time. Here we go. Brush, touch, close. Brush, touch, close to the side. Out and in. Out and in. To the back. Heel pulls you in. Heel pulls you inside. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Finish. So I misspoke earlier. No plie this time on the 8. Please make sure, I'm going to check in with you halfway through our dégagés. Second position arms, right, when we dégagé. Are your elbows droopy? I hope not. No droopy elbows, right? But I also don't want your elbows way up here doing this funky thing. And I don't want you to look like Flat Stanley. If anybody has read the book Flat Stanley in school, right? No paper dolls. There is a slight bend in your elbows. Very, very slight. Not down here. But it's like somebody has your elbows by a string and they're lifting them, but not your shoulders, right? Shoulders and ears, they don't like each other. We always want to press our shoulders away from our ears in ballet class. Very important stuff. I know there's so many things for us to think about, so much for us to have going on in our heads at one time. But you're all smart ballerinas, right? You're all talented. You work very hard. And I know that we know all this stuff. I'm just here to remind you. So why don't we do the left side? Turning around. Right hand is on the bar. Please. I just realized, I don't know if this is going to mirror. So if I say that this is my right side, I think I'm showing you my left. I'll have to figure that out. So stay tuned. I apologize if that's the case. I did not think to test this. If that's the case, you all know right and left. Just follow along with me as best you can. I apologize. We'll have to fix that. We will have to, I wonder if that is the case, if there's a way for me to flip the video. But in any event, let's just keep moving. Here we go. Crazy old Miss Maddie, right? We always say, I'm always something. Something's always glitching with me. I can't quite figure it out. Here we go. Oops. Like that, the incorrect music. We don't want that, too slow. All right, ladies, first position. Right hand is on your bar. We have a very quick prep. 6, 7, 8. Dégagé. Come to first position every time. Dégagé. Backs up nice and tall. Brush, touch, close. Brush, touch. Here we go. Speed it up. Brush, touch, close. Brush, touch, close. Side. 5 and 6, 7 and 8 to the back. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Out and in. Finish. Okay, how'd we do? All right, let's see. Where are we at for? Oh, we're doing really good on time. All right, great. Here we go. We're going to do one more thing. Facing down to the right side. Left hand on our bar. We're going to get ready to do some rond de jambes. So rond de jambes, if you'll remember, have a very different preparation than just our arm because we also involve our working leg. So if I have my left hand on the bar, my left leg is my supporting leg, and my right leg is my working leg. So we have preparation 5, right? And I always want to make sure that my head, my épaulement, is following with my arm. So important. 5, there's a breath. 6, you plie the left leg and tendu forward the right. 7, arm comes with you. 8, we open to the side. So think about having your arm and your leg connected on a marionette string. 8. So as your arm opens, your leg opens. Yeah, try that with me one more time. So from first position, preparation is 5, 6, plie 7, heel on top here, no sickled foot, I'll cry. 8, we go to the back. Start front, we're making that half moon shape with our foot, and our leg. Side, rotate to the back. Drop and rotate that leg. Don't move the hip. Close to first. And again, front. Side, around, close to first. And again, front. Side, connect the dots. Back, really cross behind. Don't over cross, but really cross behind you on that big toe. And close a fourth and final time. 5 and 6 and 7. Close first. 8. Now we reverse it. Are you ready? Same thing, 4 times through, nice and slow. Connect the dots. 1, back. Side, 2. From here, watch Miss Maddie. This is super important. You drop and rotate the leg. The hip does not move. I'll show you from the front. Drop and rotate, right? No hips doing any funky hula dancing. That's what Tito, my friend Tito, that's what he does in Hawaii. And we are not in Hawaii. We're in ballet class. So drop and rotate. 1, 2, 3, close first. 4, 5, 6, 7, first. 8, and again, 1, drop and rotate. 2, keep it rotated. 3, and 4, toes are pulling back, back, back. 5, and a 6, and a 7, and 8. Are you with me so far? So you have 4 times through, front, side, around, close, front, side, around, close, 4 times. Then we reverse. Back, side, around, close. Back, side, around, close. Yes, 4 times through. Very important. And now, second time through, front and back, we're going to speed it up and connect the dots. So think about just passing through those positions instead of stopping to hang out at each of them, right? Even when we're doing it slowly, half time. I don't want you to rush and hold, right? You're just getting there. You're moving very slowly using all of your counts. Second time through, you have front, side, around, and close, and front, side, around, and close. Only twice through. Then we have back, side, around, and close. Back, side, around, close. Not sickling our feet, right? Are we ready? Can we give it a shot? Let's try it. So from first position, so it's 4 times through, front and back, slow. 2 times through, front and back, a little bit faster. Again, I will do it with you. If there is a tiny bit of extra time at the end, which there may be, we will repeat front twice through and back twice through. I don't think there should be, but again, we all know sometimes Miss Maddie does make mistakes. So please bear with me. Just follow along. Everybody's doing wonderful. Let's see, Rhonda Jean music, here we go. Remember our different preparation here. So starting in first position, not much is the same. Chin's lifted, show off that tiara, show off your diamond necklace, that's very important. We have from first position, 5, 6, leg comes forward, plie the supporting leg, open. We have front, side, around, close to first. Keep the knees nice and straight. Front, side, around, first. And again, 2 more times. Side, around, first. Beautiful. Front, side, around, and reverse. We have 4 times. 1, 2, drop and rotate that leg. Back, side, around, close through, first toes back, 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 side, around, through first, back, side, around, through first, to go front, side, around, front, side, around. I'm sorry, go 4 times, everybody. Around and front, side, around. We reverse back, side, front. Come through first every time. Back, front, back, and tendu, and just finish here, pulling up, up. Long necks, chin stays lifted. Okay, so I apologize. I had a really funny feeling something funky was gonna happen at the end, which it did. So I know I told you twice through, front, side, around, give me 3 and 4, front, side, around. These are the quick ones, part B, front, side, around, and then 4 of the quicker ones going to the back. And on that last one, you're just gonna go turning back, and you're gonna pull your heel in before you finish. Yes? Okay? Again, I appreciate everybody's patience as we work through these, and sometimes these things happen, right? Miss Maddie gives you the combination and we're almost through with it, and we randomly have another 8 count or another 2 8 counts, and we just kind of run with it and keep going. So let's do the left side, and then we're gonna do a little floor stretch together, and then we're just gonna move right on into some choreography. I'm so excited. All right, so left side, here we go. Right hand is on the bar, head is looking just over that left shoulder, acknowledging our audience. That's very important as dancers. Here we go, first position. With that fun little preparation, we have 5, 6, preparation 7, leg comes front, side, we have front, side, around, come to first, front, side, around, first, front, side, hold your arm, heel goes in, front, toes stay on top. Well, your heel is on top, but we're making sure we're on that big toe, reversing it, drop and rotate. So heel on top. What I meant to say is we're keeping that big toe on the floor. We're not getting lazy, going to the ball of our foot. Back, side, around. One more here. Good, everyone. Back, side, around, and first we're gonna speed it up. Front, side, around. Come through first, front, side, around, and brush the floor. One more, and close. Back, side, around. Back, side, around. Make that half moon shape. Brush all the way back. And heel pulls in to finish. Long necks, long. Shoulders down. No shoulders up here. Long necks. Thumbs tucked in. Good. All right, everyone. Let's see. We are going to move into a little floor stretch. So if you'll bear with me here, my floor stretching looks very interesting sometimes. So I challenge you. How many of you, first of all, before we even do this, how many of us have been working on our floor stretching? We haven't seen each other in quite some time. And I would hope that we've been working on our floor stretching during our time apart, just as we would week to week, Monday to Monday. So, all right, we're gonna take a seat on the floor. Can everybody see me? I hope so. In a butterfly stretch here. So remember, when we sit in a butterfly stretch, we try to get our heels as close to our bums as we can. Don't get lazy on me and leave them way out here. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders pressed away from our ears. Long necks, right? Backs up tall. And we're not grabbing our toes. That sickles our feet, which is terrible and makes Miss Maddie cry. We are just resting our hands on our ankles, and we're gonna bounce our knees together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit up tall. 5, 6, 7, up and over on 8, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can use your elbows or your hands while you're here to gently press down on those knees. I don't want to see any heads popping up. 5, 6, 7, sitting up on 8. Again, 1, 2, that's it. 3, 4, give me some big bounces, no weak little bounces. 5, 6, 7, up and over, holding it. 1, 2, 3, 4, go an inch deeper. 5, that's it. 6, 7, and 8. Last time, third time through, we're gonna really bounce. 1, 2, good. 3, loosen up those hips. 4, 5, 6, 7, up and over, holding it. 1, 2, don't let those heels creep out. 3, 4, really challenge yourselves. 5, breathing. 6, 7, and 8. Sitting up, excellent. All right, we're gonna put our legs straight out in front of us. Ankle bones are glued together. Again, sitting up nice and tall. No slouching, I don't wanna see any of this. Sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna flex the feet and point, and we flex and point, and flex and point, and we flex and we point. We flex and point. Second time through, really working those ankles. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. You can hold it and roll your ankles out a little bit here. Give your neck a good little stretch. And you're gonna point, and we're gonna flip and reverse. Other leg, really roll that ankle out. You can roll it in if that feels better. Go a couple different ways. And we're gonna put our legs together. Keep both legs nice and straight, no bent knees. We're gonna take a big long stretch, up, 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 up. Shoulders pressed down. Big deep breath in. And folding it forward, hold it. 1, 2, dropping our heads here. 3, 4, breathing. 5, reaching. 6, 7, sitting up on 8. Good, shoulders pressed down. And this time we're gonna flex our feet. So we're gonna try super hard here to get our heels off the floor, right? Still trying to keep those legs together, ankles together. Big deep breath in. Folding it forward, let that breath out. Holding it. 1, reaching for those toes. 2, drop your heads. 3, 4, breathing. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. All right, pointing our feet once more. We're gonna go into a nice sitting straddle. So knees are up to the ceiling, not facing in front of us where our mirror would be in the classroom. We're gonna put our arms out nice and long, and we're gonna take a big long stretch side to side. Hold it here. 1, 2, elbow by your ear. Don't let it come in front of your face. 3, 4, big long stretch, deeper, deeper. 5, 6, 7, sitting up, center on 8. Again, shoulders pressed away from our ears. Make sure, everybody, when we are pointing our feet here, we're not just pointing our toes, right? We don't want to hook our ankles. We want to really stretch through those ankles and point all the way through the whole entire foot. That's very important. Taking a big long stretch down the other way, holding it. 1, 2, stay with me. 3, breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, sitting up. Excellent. And we're gonna walk it out and try to put our tummies on the floor without rotating our knees forward. So still keeping them nice and straight up to the ceiling. We're gonna walk it out, 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 out. We're gonna breathe in and hold. 1, 2, 3, dropping the head. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Walking it in, we're gonna shake those legs out, shake them out, shake them out, shake them out, and we're gonna stand it on up. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna give you a minute of music. You are going to give me right and left splits, and then we're gonna get right into our choreography. So, let's see. You can use your reverence music. Take a moment. Grab a quick sip of water. So if you're in your right split, remember your shoulders and hips are facing the same direction you are facing with your legs. Yes, so one leg in front of the other, shoulders and hips. Take a moment. You can put your knee to your shin, your forehead to your shin. And if you're feeling very adventurous, walk your hands about 1 inch behind your bum in your split and arching it all the way back. And you're gonna shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. You're gonna do the same thing on the left. So legs front and back. Shoulders and hips are gonna stay nice and square. So if you're in that left split, again, I don't wanna see a hip creeping up forward. Really making sure we're centered and we keep those headlights facing forward. Head to the shin, take a moment, and then when you're ready, you're gonna arch it back just like we do in class. All right, everybody, I'm back. So I moved my little bar chair out of the way, but we are gonna jump right into our choreography. And before we do that, I just wanna say, those of you who have gone home and practiced what we learned a few weeks back, the last time that we were together, what I'm about to show you might look a little tiny bit different than that choreography, and that's okay. I have since decided to change it just a little tiny bit, so please do not panic if it doesn't look exactly like what you remember from our last class together. That is on purpose. I have decided to change it just a little teeny tiny bit. So if you will recall, we are dancing to a beautiful version of It's a Small World, which is a Disney song, right? It's an orchestra. Those of you who want to take a peek at it or listen to it outside of this video, I actually will comment the link if you'd like. That way you can go practice on your own, even if you're not following along with me in this video. It is the Disney Instrumental Neverland Orchestra, It's a Small World. And I will drop that link below this video for you to go find. If you remember, there's a little bit of a funny intro before we start dancing. So we count all the way up to 8, and then we count 1, 2, and then we go right back to 1. So it's a little unusual. I'll play it for you. So just listen a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sound familiar? I know it's a little odd. Again, I will count it out loud with you. I want you to get in the habit of counting it in here, right? Which is what you'll be doing on stage, always counting in our heads. So we're gonna start in first position. I hope you can see my first position. I'm gonna back up a tiny bit so you can see my feet. First position, thumbs tucked in again, long necks, tummy muscles lifted, shoulders pressed away from our ears. We hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sorry, just got a little notification. I think there's gonna be a little hiccup. So we hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, then we go 1, right? So right away to the right side, our arms grow from first position. They don't come up the middle, they grow. 1, we take our head with us. 2, second position, backs up nice and tall. 3, we switch our weight. 4, arms in second, take our head with us, arms grow. 5, plie. 6, center yourself, right weight is on 2 legs here. Shift the weight onto that left leg. 7, close. 8. Yes, try from the very top with me. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. We tendu 1, plie. 2, 3, 4, tendu the other leg. 5, take the head with you. 6, backs up tall. 7 and 8. Yes? One more time. So we hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. I'm just going to count you in 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, left, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah? Can we try it with music? All right, here we go. From the very beginning, so first position, we start, shoulders pressed away from our ears, long necks. Big smile, right? We're on stage. 5, 6, 7, 8, hold 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. So part B, right? So we just did our very first 8 count, yes? So everybody is here. Arms are in second position. Legs are in first after having just closed with our left leg. In groups, we have group 1. Learn both parts, and then you'll learn which part you are when we get back into the studio. Group 1 does 1 and 2. Yes. Group 2 is still here, does 3 and 4. So again, group 1 is 1 and 2. Group 2 holds 1 and 2. Arms come down to first, 3 up to 5th, 4. Yeah? Tricky, I know. Trust me, it's a little difficult to even teach a chain reaction. Excuse me, so please do your very best to just learn it. If you do recall being on stage right in the studio, you will most likely be my group 1. And if you recall being stage left in the studio, you will be group 2. But don't get flustered if you don't remember where you were. Not a big deal. I promise I will help you with that. So everybody has their arms in second position. Group 1 does 1 and 2. Group 2 does 3 and 4. Yes. And then we go back to group 1. Now you're split into 3 groups. So learn 5. Yes. Group 2 does 6, opens to second position. Group 3 opens on 7. And then everybody all together does and 8. Okay? I know, a little tricky. So group 1 does 1 and 2. Then we have 3 and 4. Then it's quick, 5 or 6 or 7 and 8. So I'm going to pretend I'm in group 1. Okay, so everybody just follow along with me for the moment, yes? So from the very, very tippity top, and I'll actually break down for you ladies who's in what group so I can tell you. But for now, I just want us to kind of start to process this information, right? Just kind of get it back into our heads, the part all together. And then we'll get super specific about who's doing what before we move on. But like I said, for now, just kind of get familiar with it. Again, please don't panic if this seems a little confusing. It's a little confusing for me too. But I promise that when we are back all together, you're going to go, oh, I understand, because you're already going to know group 1 does this, group 2 does this. So you'll be like each other's understudies. You'll know everybody's parts, which is a great quality to have as a dancer. That's very important. So we're going to hold 8 counts and then an additional 1, 2, and then we're going to put all of that together. So 2, hold 3, 4, stand up nice and tall, 6, 7, 8, hold 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Yes, very good. So again, I am practicing, that's group 1. Okay, so 1 and 2, and then coming down on 5, that is what group 1 will be doing. Can we try that one more time? Let's do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe in, 7, 8, hold 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Yes. Good. Okay, so If you're feeling a little bit confused, please take this opportunity. You can pause this video at any time. You can rewind, you can revisit. You can leave me a comment below if you're feeling super confused, and I can get back to you and hopefully help you out. But we are going to move on. So again, feel free at any given time, stop, hit pause, take a quick water break, revisit something that we've just done, but I am going to give you 2 more counts of 8, and then we'll be done for today. So after we just did that little chain reaction, right? Groups, everybody all together did and 8. So everybody is in first position with their arms up in 5th at this point. So all together, we're going to take our right leg, we're going to open, and we're going to do another tendu. We're going to come up to a super high passe in the front of the leg. Tendu, close to first, keep the arms here. Tendu, high passe. Tendu, and this time through the arms are going to come down to first. So when you're coming from the right side, tendu, high passe. Tendu, keep the arms in second. Tendu, high passe, tendu, arms down to first. Yes? So just like we do very often when we do center work together as a class with tendu, high passe, right? You want to make sure when you're in your high passe, ladies, you're lifting your inner thigh, right? Your knee is nice and pointed outward. It's not to the front like in jazz. Hips, are staying down. No hips creeping up in a passe, right? Arms just, up here in 5th position with a long neckline. That's very important. So let's try that all together, yes? 5 and 6. So everybody just did, 7 and 8. Arms open. Tendu, high passe. Tendu, close first, left leg, tendu, high passe, tendu, and arms come down. Yes? From here, right arm goes 1 and 2, 3, left arm and 4. You're going to look under your umbrella. 5, hello. Other way, 6, hello. Open 7 and 8. There's that big and 8 again, right? How are we feeling? Pause if you have to. Go back. Otherwise, we're going to go over that one more time, and then we're going to put the whole thing together. So everybody just did their chain reaction and did and 8. We have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, high passe 6, arms open, 7 down to first, 8. All together, right arm, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We look under, 5 and 6, like you're looking under an umbrella, long neck, 7 and 8. Excellent. Can we try that with music from the very, very top? Feel free to pause, go back, revisit, drop me a comment if you have a question, okay? Here we go. From the very beginning. So first position, please. You're doing awesome, by the way. This is a lot of information. You're doing a great job. If you're still with me, awesome. First position, 3, 4, thumbs tucked in, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look under, open, and 8. Yes, very good. Let's do that again, all together from the very top. Very, very, very top. Great job. That's a lot of information. That is almost 50 seconds worth of choreography, which is not easy to do in one sitting. So wonderful job. Thank you for staying with me. Here we go. From the very beginning, first position, and then we're almost through. You're doing a great job. 5, 6, 7, 8. hold, 1. 2 arms grow, 1, 2 back up tall, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We have tendu, high passe, tendu close to first, tendu, high passe, tendu and close, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good, everyone. And then the music starts to change. We'll see what we're gonna do next time. I wanted to say thank you so much to all of my dancers. I'm gonna take you out of my little stand here to say thank you all so much. You did a wonderful job today. I hope you had fun. I miss you all. I love you all. I can't wait to see you. Drop me a note in the comments below if you have a question, a comment, or just want to say hi. I'd love to hear from you. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you next week.